Experiment ID A01X02 HY04. Date Philos calendar year blah blah blah. Recorded by Othin 1782. Objectives 1. Create a simulation of the planetary threats that could arise from the energy fusion between A01 and X02. 2. Research and design preventative measures to stop the energy fusion between A01 and X02. Othin Research Bureau Report number 8806. Caleb doesn't remember most of the dreams he had in the laboratory, except for one. It's a vivid dream that reoccurs frequently. Past an endless tunnel of space and time, at the far ends of the universe, a blue planet orbits peacefully. The planet's inhabitants closely resemble the people of Philos, but everything there is full of life. It's in stark contrast to the declining Philos. The images in the dream are vivid. He seems to know how the people live there and how the scenery flows. Most importantly, the planet's energy always feels familiar and nostalgic to Caleb. It carries the unique aura of rebirth. Perhaps it's not a dream, but a distant memory. Is he dreaming of Earth? We fly our aircraft to get as far away from the central district as possible. But the aircraft was hit with heavy bombardment. It's constantly malfunctioning. Eventually, we're forced to take a risk. We land on the outskirts of a ruined city to look for parts. As we enter the desolate streets, wary and curious eyes follow us.
Linkshire was once as lively as the Central District, and now it's rare to see a new face.
A black market merchant greets us in an unremarkable corner of an old district. Despite her friendly tone, her sharp, scrutinizing gaze reveals her caution, especially since we're still clad in combat armor.
So, where are you two planning to go with these parts?
Before I can respond, a small hand tugs at my finger.
Are you both robots?
Oh. I look down at the little boy and shake my head.
But you don't look like everyone else.
Did no one teach this kid manners? Did this kid not get any home training? You don't just walk up to strangers and just point it out like that. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Oh my goodness.
She's my friend. Have you ever seen robots that have friends?
The little boy shakes his head.
I've always been alone. Is having a friend any different from being alone?
I can see why you don't have friends. Sheesh. He probably walks up to other kids and says mad smack to their face.
It's different.
Caleb glances at me.
Having someone always be there for you, it feels different.
But my grandma is always there for me too.
Oh Lord.
You brat. Sorry about that. This is my grandson, Kolo. He hasn't seen many outsiders, so he's curious.
You're from outside? Which outside?
I hesitate. I don't know the names of places on Philos aside from the Central District.
The edges of deep space.
The edges of... What's that?
It's the origin of all Philosians. Our ancestral homeland, basically.
I probably look just as bewildered as the little boy right now.
There aren't many deserts between the cities there. People enjoy traveling to see all kinds of landscapes.
His expression is honest, as if he experienced it firsthand. Did he get this from the cognitive domain system?
Do they have these? My grandma worked really hard to get them for me.
The boy pulls out several white paper ornaments from under the table. They're neatly folded.
Paper is rare on Philos, but on that planet, it's an everyday necessity. Almost every child there learns to fold simple objects.
His understated tone makes my mind wander.
What else? Tell me more.
Caleb casts a side glance in my direction. Then he crouches down to be at eye level with the boy.
I'll tell you, in exchange for getting some unfolded paper. How does that sound?
I swear. It's the sudden sounds of metal in this myth are gonna give me a heart attack. When we left Linkshire, we took the aircraft parts and the precious white paper I'm holding right now. Back inside the aircraft, Caleb gets straight to work without even resting for a bit. Lying on his back under the control panel, he swaps out internal parts.
Regulator.
I hand it to him, but my gaze keeps drifting to the nearby paper.
Are you curious?
Have you visited the edges of deep space?
I'm not sure. I don't remember being there, but these images keep appearing in my mind. They feel like memories from a long time ago.
As he finishes the repairs and pushes himself up, I hold out my hand to him. He hesitates before letting his cold mechanical hand clasp mine. I pull him up. I don't have memories like that. He carefully studies my face.
Is that envy I see?
I don't know. But you look happy when you talk about that place. Is it even happier than the dreamiest amusement park on Philos?
I've never been to either place. But that amusement park isn't far from here.
Oh. Oh. Caleb raises his hand and taps the air to bring up a holographic screen between us. With his finger, he draws a simple sketch on the screen.
There's a hover train that weaves through the amusement park. It'll pass by the Ferris wheel, the roller coaster.
And the merry-go-round.
You remembered that.
I remember everything you've said, including the amusement park's coordinates that you kept repeating. I write out the numbers I heard Caleb say many times on the holographic screen. X 4352.74, Y negative 982.56, Z 1287.32. My hand stops exactly where his finger rests on the other side.
Do you really want to go there?
You said it's a place that makes people happy. I don't know what happiness is. Help. Help! Gosh. Whatever this certified yearner makes a sad face. Something in my brain just clicks. Oh my goodness. His expression falters for a moment. In that fleeting second, I can't discern the emotions in my eyes. Caleb places his hand on the holographic screen and makes it disappear. My hand touches his palm.
I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
You're gonna... Oh, Lord. This myth might get me. This myth might get me. This myth might get me. Maybe it's just my imagination, but when our hands touch, in spite of the powered exoskeletons, I unexpectedly sense warmth. I look up at him. Because you're my friend? He seems slightly taken aback. Then a gentle smile appears on his face.
Yeah. It's because I'm your friend.
I didn't understand what having a friend meant before, but over time, I found my own definition of that word. Maybe I'll understand what happiness is when we arrive at the amusement park. Caleb accesses the aircraft's controls, and we take to the skies once more. We're no longer running away. We now have a destination. Experiment ID A01IE03. Date Philo's calendar year blah blah blah. Recorded by Othin 17802. Objectives: 1. Reconstruct the energy transmission network within A01 to enhance the test subject's absorption and release capabilities. 2. Reinforce A01's powered exoskeleton and insert environmental adaptation modules to improve the subject's adaptability and stability in various environments. Othin Research Bureau Report number 8675. Caleb often woke up in the middle of the night when he was still in the laboratory. There would be a severe ache in his chest. At first, he thought he was sick, but he soon realized the pain had nothing to do with his physical health. It felt like someone deeply connected to him was suffering, and he felt her pain through an invisible bond. Caleb knew she endured the wounds, the mental erosion, and the torturous modifications. She had to bear this inhumane pain because of the destructio energy she was born with. He wished he bore all that pain in her stead. Steed? This thought became a thorn in his heart that grew only inward.
Approaching designated coordinates. Entering landing mode. Please ensure your safety.
The aircraft has reached its destination, but the dreamy amusement park is nowhere to be seen. The remnants of a hover train lie scattered on the ground, as if to prove this wasn't just our imagination. The amusement park did exist at one point, but now only its rotting remains stand before us. Damn. Lost in thought, I stare at the wreckage.
This planet is big. There must be other amusement parks still present.
Oh. Oh no. That won't be necessary. I turn around and calmly look at Caleb. It's okay not to know what happiness feels like. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. I've matured just fine. I start walking towards the aircraft, but he grabs my wrist.
Let me show you a magic trick.
He releases my wrist and deftly folds, unfolds, and refolds the white paper he got from the boy. Before long, he places a delicate white paper crane in my hand.
Let's see how far it can fly.
Although I'm confused, I play along. The small paper crane glides from my fingertips. It flies into the distance, and my gaze follows it across the desolate ruins. It circles back towards me, but just as I reach out to catch it, it levitates before my eyes. Did you use your evol? As soon as the words leave my mouth, I realize I'm floating. I look down and see Caleb walking through the air. He's heading in my direction.
The hover train is gone, but there's always another way to reach the sky.
During the previous battle with our pursuer's aircraft, I hadn't paid attention to the sensation of floating. But now that I'm suspended in the air, I feel like I lost my balance. He steadies me, and the familiar pull of gravity returns.
For my next trick, I'll turn this place into an amusement park just for us.
The paper crane levitates and leads the way. Caleb holds my hand and guides me through the night sky. From above, the amusement park no longer looks like a bunch of ruins. You know what this is giving? It's giving that one moment from Howl's Moving Castle. The Ferris wheel, roller coaster, and merry-go-round, they stand like frozen relics of a bygone era. The wind and clouds are woven to form a vessel beneath us, and I turn to look at him. He's beside me. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Caleb.
What is it?
This feeling, I never felt it before. Is it happiness?
If you like this feeling, then yes, it's happiness.
After thinking for a moment, I gently pull him closer. He leans down. I see my lips curve into a smile in his eyes. I like this feeling. So, I'm happy right now. Oh my goodness. Caleb stares at me as if bewitched. It's like he's seeing something completely new. Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. It's because...
He gently touches the corner of my mouth with his index finger.
this is the first time I've seen you smile.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. I also touched the corner of my mouth. It curved upward because I'm happy.
It's not just that. This also changed.
His fingers moved from my cheek to the corner of my eye. Caleb, your eyes and mouth also changed. I touched the corner of his eyes and lips.
Yes. Now we can see our happiness reflected in each other's faces.
But I still don't know what makes you happy. Girl, seeing you happy makes him happy. Oh my God.
You.
Ah! 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 And this is about to be game over for me. Yo, no. This is about to be game over for me. He softly says this single word. The evening breeze tussles his hair, and the distant stars are reflected in his gaze. Just as I've come to understand happiness, I also understand what it means to have someone who's always been there for me. Memories of Caleb flash through my mind. Walking in midair, paper crane, the wind blocked at the cave's entrance, silver glow fruits, campfires under the night sky. A familiar yet unsettling feeling sweeps over me, and my consciousness begins to blur. It's just like those moments before my memories were erased.
Pipsqueak?
I lower my head through this haze. The crystal embedded in my powered exoskeleton gives off a faint, blood-red glow in the darkness. What the hell? My mind spins into chaos's embrace. Even breathing feels painful. As I collapse into the arms of the person beside me, a sharp sound charges towards us. A golden beam pierces the darkness and grazes my powered exoskeleton.
It's a surveillance drone. Get behind me.
Why? Countless pairs of golden eyes suddenly light up the night sky. They're like a pride of lions surrounding their prey. More golden beams are woven to create an intricate net. They're trying to trap Caleb and me. I try to summon my floating blade to counterattack, but my fading consciousness prevents me from using my evil. Behind me, a golden beam strikes. As it pierces my chest, I lose my balance and fall. Can I get a moment to breathe without her chest getting pierced? I feel like I've already dealt with this twice in less than a week. Caleb catches me. Focused, he uses his evil to lift the passenger railroad car into the air. It serves as a makeshift shield. He carries me into the floating passenger railroad car while lasers relentlessly attack its exterior. I can hear the muffled explosions. My senses are about to disappear. Even the pain in my chest feels like a distant, phantasmal sensation.
Listen, I know your mind is in disarray.
I'm fine. You need to go. He's not gonna leave her behind. I try to push him away, but he pulls me back into his arms using an even greater force. He leans down to my ear. His calm voice is steadfast.
You must remember what I'm about to tell you. Don't go back to the aircraft. It's most likely being monitored. Return to Lingshire and take shelter in an abandoned house.
I can't leave you. The passenger railroad car buckles inward under ruthless gunfire. The increasing number of strikes is a warning. It won't hold on for much longer. Caleb presses his hand against the back of my head. Our foreheads touch. There's no fear in his eyes, only a burning light belonging to someone who's ready to face death.
You won't be taken back there, and you won't die. This is our last escape, I promise.
His other hand grasps mine, and the transfer ports in our palms connect. A flood of energy surges into me. It's not the cold, soothing kind I knew before. Caleb, it hurts. The energy burns like a raging wildfire. It consumes every fiber of my being as if to hollow me out.
Don't be afraid. This won't take long.
A shrill, ringing noise echoes in my mind as unfamiliar energy takes over my body. It drains whatever remains of my energy. I struggle to break free, but his arms hold me tightly.
Forgive me. This is the only way.
I suddenly realize he's exchanging his energy with mine. No, Caleb, you can't bear it.
But I'm willing to do it.
He pulls me closer. Our heated breaths mingle as our bodies seem to merge.
I will give you my fate, and your fate will become mine.
It's too early. It's too early in the myth. 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 The energy courses through my very being to claim every part of me. In a matter of seconds, my body accepts this new presence as if welcoming back something it had lost. A dull ache throbs in my heart as I desperately fight to stay conscious. Why? He responds with a small smile, and his warm lips brush against my eyelids.
Because I'm your friend. A close friend who's willing to do this. To die for you.
Boy, if you don't say what you actually mean. Boy, if you don't say what you actually mean. In this close moment, I see his farewell in that smile. It feels like our final goodbye. My lips move, but the word I want to say won't come out. Caleb. As my world slips into darkness, I see Caleb turn and walk out of the passenger railroad car. He levitates in the air as massive black swords materialize behind him. The floating blades forged from my energy now serve as his weapon. A massive swarm of drones surges towards him to attack the newly reborn combat android. He raises both hands. Gravity is warped, and the black hole that manifests shreds the machines into pieces. Caleb turns his head to take one last look at the passenger railroad car. Then he leaps into the sea of metal. What the just happened? What the hell? What the hell? I wake up in the wreckage of the hover train's passenger railroad car. All the surveillance drones have vanished into the night sky. They took Caleb with them. The sky floats between night and day as another summer sunrise looms. The amusement park has returned to being ruins. I'm alone once more. The space around me feels like a laboratory, boundless yet still a prison. Caleb's energy is warm and calm, like lake water under summer sun. It carries the essence of life and hope itself. Oh, fuck. He took on all of the pain and darkness, so I'd only be left with this pure hope. If I were to ask him why, he'd probably smile and give me that answer. It's because I'm your friend. My heart feels the pull of a familiar force. I know Caleb is alive. He's just outside my reach. Instead of hiding in an abandoned house like he told me, I searched the ruins of the amusement park without rest. The pull my heart feels grows weaker. I don't know what's happening to Caleb. What if the connection breaks before I find him? I force myself to move faster. I need to cover more ground. Caleb, wherever you are, please hear me, sense me, wait for me. I will find you. I'll wake you up and make you hear me say your name again. I lost count of how many days and nights I've traveled. I don't know how far I've gone. The ruins of a city rise in the distance. It looks like the outskirts of Linshire. Light fades from the weathered buildings as another night approaches. A feeling swells in my heart. Caleb is nearby. Climbing over rubble of a building, I see the setting sun casting light on the lonely wreckage of an aircraft. My heart races as an invisible force pulls me. The person I've been trying to find is close. I move to the other side of the abandoned aircraft. Caleb leans against it. His eyes are closed, and the cockpit's cables are connected to his back. The aircraft's energy isn't enough to repair his system. The scene mirrors the moment he found me in the laboratory. It's as if our fates had been switched. Keeping my emotions in check, I approach him one step at a time. His breathing is steady. Let's see if... I think I can press it. What the hell? What the hell am I supposed to press? Am I supposed to just press anything? Okay. I was scared if I pressed the wrong thing, something would happen. Ooh.
Target acquired. A01. Activating elimination protocol.
Excuse me? Pause and rewind. Pause and rewind. What you mean? What you mean? Is something controlling him?
Error detected. Execute A01. Execute.
Caleb, please.
Command. Rejected.
Lord. Oh, so there is more than one way. Counterclockwise, you have the yearning response. Stelas T. Okay. Anything to see a yearner yearn. Anything to see a yearner yearn.
Are you hurt? Seeking me out, that's dangerous.
You didn't want to be woken up?
If it's you, no matter what, please wake me up.
Yes, you. Oh my goodness. Yo. Y'all saw info. Loki, they knew what they were doing when they had him looking up like that. Saying please like that. Get me out of here. Free me. Oh my goodness. I support Caleb as we quietly head back to Linkshire in case the drones are still patrolling the city's outskirts. His system has sustained heavy damage. We need to quickly find a safe place for repairs. The black market merchant who sold us aircraft parts kindly lets us use her old house for now. Although it's worn from age, the room is tidy. The vintage floor-to-ceiling window takes up an entire wall, so this space is flooded with light. Caleb, utterly exhausted, collapses onto the bed. I gently touch his eyelids and feel a trace of warmth beneath my fingertips. Suddenly, his eyelashes flutter.
Don't worry. I'm fully conscious.
He takes my hand and turns it over. The various cuts and scrapes I collected from those days of looking for him in the ruins are revealed. His grip loosens as if he's afraid to cause even the slightest discomfort.
Were you uncomfortable these past few days?
Without saying a word, I press my palm against his. He understands and he tries to pull away.
My system is fine.
I pin his hand down to the mattress. I sit on the edge of the bed and look down at him.
Your hands.
My pain receptors have been modified, but you're not like me. I force his palm to align perfectly with mine, and my powered exoskeleton shifts as our transfer ports connect. Energy flows into his body. His wounds seemingly burn as they heal.
Let go of...
I use more of my strength to stop him from moving. His face slightly pales from the pain. This is how you repaired me before. I'm just returning the favor.
Don't waste your energy on me.
Sir, if you don't sit still, let me help. The energy transfer suddenly stops. I stare at my palm, shocked beyond disbelief. Caleb's system isn't fully repaired, but my energy is already drained. Unease creeps into my mind. Our energy levels are mismatched? You knew? He turns his head away to avoid my gaze.
I'll recover. I just need more time.
Not the, I'll recover. My brother in Christ, please. My brother in Christ, please. I grab his shoulders and make him face me. Our gazes meet. You lied to me.
Yes, I did. How are you going to punish me? I'll accept whatever it is you plan to do.
They didn't have to make his model smile for a split second before offering the punishment. Like, what in the masochist? What? Wait. What? Oh my goodness, I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. My fingers trail from his shoulders to his collarbone and move towards the center of his neck. Your punishment. Promise me that you'll never leave me again. Ever.
What if I break it?
My fingers stop just above the crystal on his throat. All it will take is one push to transform him into something else. Huh? I know your weakness. If you break it, I'll make you my prisoner. He hesitates before taking my hand. He sits up.
Where will you imprison me?
Oh, this little... Why do you look excited by it? Oh, no shot. Oh. I can't. Free me. Oh my goodness. I will shackle you to a place only we know about.
Are you talking about that planet at the edges of deep space?
You told me the people there call their living quarters a home.
Yeah.
And you said going home is a normal occurrence there.
Yes.
So
Normal. But important.
he was talking about Earth. Earth. Can we have a home if I take you there?
Why do you want to go to that place with me?
Because you're my friend. I'm sick and tired of this. You're my friend. But I think at this point, they don't know any other terminology to call anything past friends. So I think at this point, they're gonna die calling each other friends. They're gonna die calling each other friends. The light from the window reaches his eyes and makes them shine like a nebula. Can I call you that?
Of course.
Oh, oh my God. You sound like you're gonna cry. His voice actor ate that line up. Oh my goodness. It's 2 words. It's 2 words. And those 2 words held so much emotion. Oh my goodness. I move closer and wrap my arms around him. His presence surrounds me. For a moment, the cold metal of his powered exoskeleton feels seemingly warm. Caleb.
I'm here.
I rest my head against his shoulder. Now I understand what it means to have a friend. He wraps his arm around me. His embrace is ever so gentle, as if he's afraid his powered exoskeleton might hurt me.
What does a friend mean to you?
There's someone I can't live without. He slightly leans back and leaves just enough space between us. Hesitation flickers in his eyes. Is that not true?
You'll be older one day.
Oh. And you won't be my friend anymore when that happens?
When you leave the lab, you can live your own life.
Why did his voice suddenly become robotic? I caress his cheek. Then let me be the only one in your life. He pauses before turning his head. His warm lips brush my fingertips, and his voice is as soft as a whisper.
That's not the answer I expected. But I like it.
Picasso. I sit up straight and extend my right pinky finger to Caleb. Back then, you taught me about promises.
So you remember?
All of our memories are tied to the name Caleb. His eyes sparkle as he extends his pinky finger. Let's leave Philos and travel to a planet at the far edges of deep space.
Okay.
Our pinky fingers, both encased in armor, hooked together just like back then. It was summer at that time, and now it's currently summer. This season has finally become an inseparable part of my life. Is it this one? Oh my goodness. So counterclockwise, right? I have to remember what's counterclockwise. It doesn't matter which one I press though, right? As long as I'm going counterclockwise.
I always wanted to be in the same world as you.
Oh, that's different. That's different.
Instead of just watching you and imagining you. I want to feel your warmth, your heartbeat.
Oh my goodness.
Everything. I want you to stay with me forever. Are you hurt?
Well, I love me a certified yearner. I love me a certified yearner. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness.
No matter what. Please wake me up.
That's a certified yearner if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness. That's a certified yearner if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness.